Hello, everybody. What is up? I'm back in the world. I didn't really stream this, but like I said, because I just thought it'd be really boring. But I tried to get some XP, and jeez, this thing is going crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to get this to give me some XP. This thing is going nuts. Damn, I'm trying to get better enchantments on this stuff. And it doesn't seem to be working. There we go. Yeah, oh, hello, somebody's in the chat. One concurrent viewer, that's pretty popular. It's not sarcasm, by the way. It's poggers that I got some people in here. There we go, that's a level 3. Okay, so, now I can... Bane of Arthropods 4? Are you kidding me with this crap? Unbreaking, don't really trust that, to be honest. Loss protection. Are you kidding me? Bro, just Unbreaking 3? That is so horrible. That is just so crappy. It's genuinely just really bad. Let's watch some quality Morgs content. Here. Morgs. Yeah, what's up for stream though? I'm tired, if you guys can't tell. I'm kind of tired. I'm fine, I'm just like... Wireless keyboard prank hack. It's just... I can't watch normal... I can't watch Morgs anymore. Like, dude, I cannot... Reacting to Morgs TikToks. Cringe. Oh wait, I just realized you guys can't see. Here. Yeah, okay. Why the heck can't you guys see this? Why can't you guys see this perfection? This is really weird. Morgs. There we go. Okay, there we go. Now it's working. But yeah, what's up, guys? Very poggers. Here. Okay, let's see. Okay, back to that. Just wanted to check that. So yeah, let's look at some Morgs videos. It's just weird. It's really weird looking at normal Morgs videos, knowing that he's an actual human being. Look at. I mean, he did a crappy, like a weirdly photoshopped thumbnail for that video, but that's just to convey how upset he is. Let's look at Okay, let me look this up. That I have not watched the Hacksmith. I love these dudes, but for whatever reason I have not been getting notifications. Let's look at this Ultimate Gaming Pod. Yeah, let's look at the Ultimate Gaming Pod while I'm in my gaming pod. Let's see how much more ultimate it could theoretically be. He just has a good gaming chair. Has a gaming chair. Yep.
This is the Ultimate Gaming Pod.
Sounds pretty epic, dude.
Welcome to the Ultimate Gaming Pod.
That sounds
Your
sick.
experience will begin when the pod closes.
Dude, I love these guys so freaking much.
This video has been sponsored by Gigabyte. Upgrade your life with the most
gamers.
comprehensive product lineup encompassing business to gamers to even creators with the best hardware to get the job done. 2020 has been an interesting year to say the least.
Yeah.
It forced us to reevaluate what's important. With movie theaters, live concerts, and sporting events all shut down, it also forced us to find new ways to keep ourselves entertained. One thing that remained the same was gaming. We could stay in touch and interact with friends through the power of gaming. Even with social distancing measures, gaming made it feel like we were still connected. So we decided to celebrate gaming by partnering with Gigabyte to build the Ultimate Gaming Pod. You guys remember our Ultimate Sleeping Pod, right? I know you guys do. You ask about it all the time.
And I watched
Yes,
it.
I still
don't
use it
think I ever
occasionally.
watched it.
And it's still at the old shop. And that's because we kind of welded it to the wall. We're not going to be able to move it anytime soon. Let's go take a look. Man, the old garage. Kind of feels weird being back here. The sleeping pod. This is actually one of my favorite projects. It's kind of a shame that we weren't able to bring it to the shop with us. Huh. Guess that's where Riley's been. Anyway.
Hell? Dude, the guy's dead.
To turn this
I know
into the
it's not
Ultimate
like
Gaming
he's
Pod,
dead, I'm not
I'm
a
going to have to become someone else.
sick kid, but Dude, too busy becoming.
Starting his career in 2007 as a tech presenter for the now defunct computer retailer NCIX, Linus Sebastian moved on to create one of the most successful technology YouTube channels in the world. By 2020, the Linus Media Group had grown into a veritable empire, much like Linus's newfound beard.
Not my stuff
But
is
in the
real.
year 2030, LMG is bankrupt, and Linus Sebastian, once the savior of tech reviews, now homeless.
I'm pretty sure that Linus Tech is not homeless. Yeah, look at he made 1.4 million views. Hacksmith Tech Tips. Sometimes the best ideas are already taken.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to build the Ultimate Gaming Pod. And as you can see by all this black and orange hardware, Gigabyte hooked us the math up. We've got the 32-inch ultra-wide gaming monitor. We've got the Aorus Liquid Cooler 280. We've got a Gigabyte P8550 GM power supply.
So I guess they're gonna build it themselves.
We've got the X570 Aorus Extreme motherboard. We have not one, but two RTX 3090s. We've got 32 gigs of Aorus RGB memory. We've got a nice mouse, another monitor, and of course, the 5800X
I don't know what any of that is.
AMD Ryzen 7.
What does this
Oh,
mean?
and two NVMe of measly 2 terabytes each. Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
Two of them.
terabyte is good.
LTTstore.com. All right, so what's the first thing you need in building the ultimate gaming pod? Well, of course, you need a motherboard. Yep.
Just remembered that
We've got the awesome Aorus X570. This is one beautiful motherboard. Look at that. But safety first. Gotta put on my ESD bracelet, but I'm gonna put on my ankle like all the cool kids do. All right, we've got the motherboard. Now we can put in the CPU.
Bracelet. I've seen those things before. I thought it was like for like grounding yourself or whatever.
Ooh, that went in smooth. Almost as smooth as this segue to our sponsor. This build has been brought to you by both AMD and Aorus.
Wow.
The AMD Ryzen 5000 generational processor features both single-threaded and multi-threaded improvements, giving you the world's most advanced processor architecture. Coupled with the AMD PCIe 4.0 ecosystem and the Aorus X570/B550 motherboard, they are the perfect future-proof platform for both gamers and content creators alike.
Definitely.
On the world's best cooled GPU, the Aorus RTX 3090 Extreme, and well, you'll be ready for anything. Next up, let's install the RAM. Now they sent us the Aorus RGB RAM, which obviously means it's faster because of the RGB.
Yep, fancy lights mean that things are better.
All right, last one. Motherboard, processor, memory, what's next? Cooler. All right, so we've got this beautiful liquid cooler featuring 240 mil fans. Let's take a look. Oh, that's weird. It's a circle, but this is a square. And in kindergarten, I learned that squares don't go in circle holes. So they actually sent us not one, but two 3090s. And as you guys know, these things are beastly, and we're actually gonna need a much bigger power supply than this guy. So actually sent us a 1500 watt power supply, which will have no problem powering the whole computer plus both of these 3090s. So
What even is a 3090? I don't know this stuff. For all I know, it's like a nuke. Okay, back to the epic
let's get that
video.
set up. And there's one hefty power supply. All right, let's take a look at one of these fabled 3090s. I have never actually seen one of these in person yet.
I don't know what a 3090
Look at
is,
that
dude.
cool little action figure. She is a thick boy. Look at that.
That's-
Ooh.
Which one is it? Is she thick? Is she a she or is she a boy?
That's not even in my
Doesn't make
talking
sense.
points. Look at this, Owen. We have 3 HDMI and 3 DisplayPort. Most graphic cards force you to choose between like 2 DPs and 1 HDMI, but no, we've got 3 of each.
That's good. My thing only has like I think it's
That's pretty awesome. All right, I think I have the 3090 installed. I'm not gonna put the second one in just yet because there's literally nothing to support it. Right now, this is kind of just resting on the motherboard.
Turn my sound off. Here. There's no point in having the sound on, really.
Let's plug everything together. So, we got our power supply, our main power connector.
Interesting.
We just gotta go. Okay, we located all the cables. So, let's see if this thing works. I'm gonna use DisplayPort because it's the first cable I found. All right, moment of truth. Let's plug in this $5,000 to $10,000 machine based on current scalping prices. Oh, RGB. So it should beep, and something should show up on here. Oh, there's an LCD screen on the graphics card.
Well, that's awesome. But don't they need to like put it
So
together
we
in like
got
some sort of box
4
thing?
sticks of RAM. I successfully installed the RAM correctly. You got a 3.7 gigahertz processor. That sounds about right. All right, everything seems to work, which means now we can take it all apart again and rebuild it inside of the case for the gaming pod. And unlike Linus's normal builds, this actually worked first try. All right, before we
We get it, bro.
put the case
We get it.
in, I still have to install the NVMe drives.
Let me see. I wonder if Linus. I don't know why, but I figured. I feel like I just thought that Linus would have like you would have
Now,
commented.
since this is a gaming pod, we're going to use one of our drives exclusively for games and the other one for the operating system, which is complete overkill since it's 2 terabytes. Comes with a chunk and copper. Okay, guys, I have never actually seen an NVMe drive that looks like this. Damn.
Well, that looks absolutely sick. I don't know if that's a great idea to coat it in copper, since it's like the single most conductive material. But I don't know. I guess there's a reason to it. I'm not a
Look at that.
PC builder.
All right, drive number 2. Looks just as pretty as the last one.
Actually, I just said that thing about copper being really conductive just to sound smart. I mean, I know that it is super conductive.
All right, so this case, what is this case? It's a gigabyte case, obviously. Now we just have to put all this stuff.
Is that the same case as my case? I think that's almost exactly the same as mine. Yeah, it's pretty similar.
Inside here. So with the power of video editing, all right, it's done. It took a while. There was quite a bit of cable management in the back, and as you know about my OCD, well, I didn't want to make the editors film me adjusting every little wire. Now, anyways, this is the C200 case, which is a fantastic case for
Why did the editors film
99% of gaming PC builds. But Gigabyte also sent us a second 3090, so we actually had to get a little creative and mount it on the outside of the case.
Why?
Now that really isn't an issue for us, so let's keep going with this gaming pod. And I think it's time to get back to hacksmithing.
Poggers. Wait, he has a second motherboard? They could build like 2 gaming
So WordPress, how was your week? Any updates?
Oh, 6 new updates, if you know what I...
WordPress?
No offense, but, you don't know what real doctor, do you?
Seriously? Can't even spend 2 minutes with a client.
What's wrong with him?
Who knows? Could be a plugin problem. Could be a hosting issue. Maybe his memory's exhausted. There's just too many things that could go wrong.
So
That guy is having a heart attack.
he's okay?
Oh, he'll be great. As long as I keep working my butt off on his maintenance.
White screen of death. Is that you? It's too late for me, buddy. I hope you back me up.
This is beautiful.
Can we not do this right now? I have a deadline. My client's gonna kill me.
And even though this disaster is clearly your fault, I want you to move on. Switch to a hassle-free platform. Like Wix.
You guys need to see your faces. I mean, come on. Wix? Seriously? You're killing me. You guys are classic.
It's actually a good platform. This isn't like a sponsored video, obviously. I have 57 subscribers, but I've used Wix, so if anybody watching this wants to make a website, it is genuinely really good. It just isn't complicated or anything like that. Ooh, that is an awesome looking mouse. I don't think that's a gaming mouse. That's like what they use for like, dude, that looks sick. For designing their stuff. Here. I guess this is like the container for it. Maybe is that just a design pattern? That looks sick. So yeah, I guess they're gonna use their plasma cutter to make this. I love these dudes. These guys are just great. They made a working lightsaber. These guys are just incredible. I were to choose, if I could choose what engineering job I was gonna have, if I could choose to work for these guys, I totally would. They're awesome. I'm gonna stop talking about how awesome they are. I just think they're really cool. I'm guessing probably after this video, enough mobs would spawn for me to get to 30 levels. So it shouldn't be that hard. Whoa, he's polishing it. Wait, what did that sweatshirt say? Emo's not dead? Doesn't even make sense. Okay. Also, since when is that guy emo? James is like... that guy is a happy person, at least from what I can tell. It might just be from the videos, but he seems like a pretty chill dude. Oh, this is cool. They're making like oh, this is for the monitor, I think. No, it's for the keyboard. What? I don't even know anymore, dude. This is cool though.
All right, let's put this pod together.
Oh, that's sick. That is awesome.
Easy does it.
Wait, they're just mounting.
Now this is the part of the video where I drop it. Just kidding, I'm not actually Linus.
We know you're not Linus. I've never actually seen a Linus before.
All right, now I just have to feed the wires through the hole. All right, now for the fun part. Mounting the monitors. Into the pod we go. So this next step is a little unorthodox. You gotta roll onto your back, pick up the monitor with your feet. All right, there's one. Now for the other one. Look at this.
Oh, I am so
All monitors.
Oh, that's...
Well, I'm gonna have to do some wire management.
I see what's going on here. I really like this thing. This thing is cool. I don't know why I'm so thinking of this. Imagine it's like you're just in here and Freddy Krueger for whatever reason is coming for you, and he just sees you just in this sleeping pod with all your games and stuff. You can just leave you alone and like something with Fortnite or whatever.
Alright, let me show you its features. So, on the outside, we have our Ecobee thermostat because the pod is actually fully air conditioned and heated. We've got our tablet, which lets us also control the lighting inside of the pod.
That's poggers.
Let's do a nice purple. And of course, you press the button.
Welcome to the ultimate gaming pod.
Where does the
Your
sound coming
experience
from?
will begin
I'm
when
guessing
the
that's just
pod
something-
closes.
And you just have climb inside.
Oh, so comfy. So comfortable, dude. I'm too lazy to skip this ad. Okay, I'll skip it, I guess.
And this is the cool part.
Ooh. Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's cool.
So we've got two monitors. You use the top monitor for your gaming and the bottom monitor for reference or streaming. You can pull the lap
Please tell me that
desk
they
out
streamed from this. Now that they have this
Right
thing,
onto your
they
lap.
have to.
like so.
So I'm not
And
gonna
then
cook you
you're
when I'm
ready to
missing
go. Time to game.
It's so cool.
See, screen refresh rate 144, render resolution 5K.
What?
Look at that, I'm not even close to the ridiculous 24 gigabytes of graphics memory on the 3090s. And by the way, this is just using one of them, not even both. Display.
Jeez, dude. Oh, it's giving me a bunch of it too.
Boom.
No! Did not reload.
Oh, he died. Oof.
Not bad.
Not very poggers.
Anyway,
but oh
check
well.
out our gaming channel too. Maybe I'll post some new gaming videos on there soon. Or maybe not. We'll see.
He won't. He really won't. Fire protection? What is this crap?
These days, there is a lot to balance. But Grammarly ensures you communicate at your best, wherever you write.
Not back here. This is crap.
Grammarly flags unclear sentences in real time, so your point is understood. Vocabulary.
Here. Let's see what else we need to do here. Becoming Iron Man. Finally, another Iron Man video.
As you know, I'm a bit eccentric. Now we're using our YouTube channel to create an engineering company to rival Stark Industries themselves. But you might be wondering, how the heck did I get here? And what is the current state of Hacksmith Industries? And where are we going in the future? Am I going to become a real-life Iron Man?
Maybe. That would be really awesome. Training to kill Thanos. Do you see that? These are James, how did we get here? One video at a time. This is overly dramatic. Oh well. Making it real. Oh yeah, I forgot about their intro thing. I just realized they're not getting ad revenue from this video unless they're sponsored by Marvel.
Whether you're a longtime fan or a new viewer,
Actually,
let me
they get
explain a bit
sponsored by
about the
Marvel.
current state of Hacksmith Industries.
They get a sponsor every single video, so they might be.
It's on YouTube, you never really know what goes on behind the scenes. Let's get started. We're actually the 12th largest tech channel in the world. We've got a massive 13,000 square foot facility.
12th largest, lol.
We've gotten over 1 billion views on YouTube alone. We recently got a Guinness World Record, and the team is made up of 16 full-time employees. And we've inspired tens of thousands of students to go into engineering and more. So we're doing pretty good. But this video is going to be digging deeper into the current state of our business, a behind-the-scenes look at how we operate, how we make money, and why we do what we do. But some of you might be wondering, how do we even get here? Well, lucky for you, I just released a podcast at stereo.com/hacksmith where I spilled all the beans about how I started this company and everything you've ever wanted to know about Hacksmith Industries. In fact, we're actually setting up this awesome podcast set in the shop. We've partnered with Stereo to host our very first podcast. And all you have to do is visit stereo.com/hacksmith to listen. The app is super easy to use, and you can even send me questions.
I wonder if there are any new Hermitcraft videos. I need my Hermitcraft fill. Vintage beef. Iskal. Who is really the best Minecraft player? Now that seems interesting. That Ray guy is pretty new.
Who is the best Minecraft player? A question which no doubt millions of players have asked before. Ever since Minecraft became popular again during 2019 and a whole new variety of Minecraft content creators became popular, it has become commonplace to assume some players are worthy of being crowned the best Minecraft player. The popularization of events such as Minecraft Monday and later the Minecraft Championship also place some of the best Minecraft players against each other, forcing them to brawl it out. It's this healthy competition that has caused the question of who is the best Minecraft player to become more popular over time,
Wait, only 85
skyrocketing
searches?
during the past 2
That's
years.
impressive.
But this is where the problem lies. If you search up who is the best Minecraft player, it is the popularity contest rather than a skill-based analysis. These videos, articles, or whatever tend to only focus on one aspect of Minecraft, PvP, and disregard its other important aspects which contribute to Minecraft just as much. While there are some very good videos out there that go deeper into the topic, I still think they ignore some key aspects of the game, or are once again too centered around PvP or other popular Minecraft topics such as speedrunning. The real top Minecraft player isn't what the internet tells you, and there's actually much more to it than what you think. Today, I'm going to clarify and give you an analysis of how I came up with and determined who the potential top Minecraft players are, and why much of current information is flawed. To begin, we need to talk about some of the issues which current videos and articles have. While many are good and have much merit in their own right, they fail to account for some of Minecraft's other elements.
Technoblade, dream better than pig.
Many of these other videos and analysis focus solely on PvP skill, movement skill, or intelligence and speed. And while these are certainly important aspects, it's far from Minecraft's only skill-based aspects. In order to analyze and discuss whether certain players could be considered the best, I've devised 3 broad categories which cover Minecraft's many diverse areas of skill. The first category is PvP, of course. Now, as these are broad categories, PvP includes being good at many 1.8 combat strategies such as sprint cancelling, combat strafing, and getting people into combos, but it also includes the ability to use the terrain and surroundings well. While not strictly PvP, I've decided to include other movement-based elements such as parkour ability, bridging, or other building abilities used often in PvP into this same category. And of course, modern or 1.16 PvP is also included, and to make things fair, you only have to be good at either 1.8 or 1.16 PvP to be considered a high tier PvPer, as most players are only good at 1. So I guess we're better off calling this category the PvP/movement category. Now, the second category is one which is frequently overlooked, and that is building. And no, I don't mean the ability to build fast under pressure, I mean the ability to create structures and builds which much of the playbase would struggle to do so without assistance. Building skill includes a variety of smaller skills, from the ability to terraform large natural landscapes.
Basically just everyone on Hermitcraft does. Hermitcraft is just
the ability to pack many details into small spaces, one of the hardest things to do in the game. Can the player successfully think of something and build it well? Are they able to build Hermitcraft level bases and structures without assistance? Or are they new players who can only...
If you hadn't mentioned Hermitcraft, I would absolutely lose it. I knew you
managed to build a simple house. Building is a massive part of Minecraft, and is often overlooked simply because it isn't commonplace on popular minigame servers. And no, Build Battle doesn't count. The final category is another which is often overlooked by the general Minecraft community, but is still appreciated by many. That is redstone/technical skill. And when I say this, I don't mean the ability to look up a farm design and copy it. The player needs to have a high level of understanding into how the
Hey, I can copy farms, you're mean.
Farm works. Players who are regarded as redstone engineers often come up with many contraptions and farms that revolutionize the technical side of the game. These players have an amazingly deep knowledge of the mechanics of Minecraft.
The hell is
and know everything from how many mobs spawn per tick to knowing the exact methods of designing complex redstone contraptions. This is a very hard category to succeed in, as some players are just naturally good at it. A useful analogy I thought of is like maths in school. Some students seem to be born to succeed in maths and understand every single thing right away, whereas the majority of others find things confusing and need some more explanations. That's what complex technical skill looks like. These players know redstone and the game mechanics just like the back of their hand. Alright, so now you know the 3 categories, I can begin to give some examples of players who fit them perfectly, and we can talk about what a high-level PvPer, builder, and technical Minecrafter look like.
Well, definitely Mumbo Jumbo,
When we say
or like
crispy,
maybe
juicy
tender,
this is the juicy and tender.
Hermitcraft guys.
And this...
And then Dream and Technoblade are definitely going to be for the PvP category for obvious reasons.
But before we do, consider subscribing. You can always change your mind later, so no pressure. Anyways, first of all, for the PvP category, we of course have everybody's favorite green man, Dream, who has proven time and time again that he is highly skilled in 1.16 PvP, and very capable in 1.8 PvP. Not only that, but his speedruns and manhunts have displayed that his movement skill is also very high, and he's able to use and manipulate the environment around him to an almost unmatched degree. Arena or duel players, as well as hardcore faction players such as Stimpy, also meet the criteria to be considered PvP gods, and have really high skill when it comes to anything to do with 1.8 PvP. The same goes for Technoblade, who not only has really great 1.8 PvP skill, but is also good with building and utilizing his environment, as displayed by his insanely long bedwar streak. Now, there are probably hundreds, if not thousands, of other skilled PvP players who deserve a place up here as well, but I'm trying to stick to the most skilled and well known. Next up, for our building category, we have hermits such as Good Times with
Oh,
Scar,
yeah.
whose skill at terraforming and building in higher detail are
Yeah,
unmatched,
Scar is just insane.
by other hermits such as Grian, who is strong in almost every field of building, a useful all-rounder. There are also those who are highly skilled in large-scale builds or map creation, such as Jerracraft and Pearlescent Moon. There is also a long list of people who can be considered highly skilled builders, and many of them specialize in certain areas of building. But one thing's for sure, their attention to detail and ability to create anything which they can imagine have landed them on this list. Now, for
I'm
the
guessing that he excuse me. I'm guessing he altered the build height for
technical category, basically anybody on technical servers such as Psycraft, Prototech and Zipcrowd would make a great fit. Some examples are Ilmango, who is a redstone engineer, understanding almost everything there is to know about redstone and how to compact it and make it more efficient. He also specializes in flying machines and incredible farm designs. Similarly, Razeworks and Gnombon are also highly skilled in redstone and farm design, being known for their phenomenal farm optimization. But there is more to the technical category than just being able to make cool redstone contraptions and farms. It also requires one to have a thorough knowledge of Minecraft's inner workings and mechanics. A member of Psycraft called Myron spends less time playing the game and more time reading Minecraft's source code, discovering useful bugs and features such as the bug which allows you to break bedrock and duplicate TNT. So as you can see, there is a lot to the technical category, from understanding game mechanics to being able to build and design complex contraptions. So now I've given you a brief overview of the 3 broad categories which cover all areas of Minecraft skill, and we can begin to talk about and discuss the players which potentially could be considered the best Minecraft player. In order for them to be considered as such, they need to be skilled in all 3 areas that I've talked about, not just PvP for example. This means that in order to be considered the best Minecraft player, you have to be skilled in PvP, building, and redstone/technical Minecraft. Now the people who I mentioned as examples for each 3 category are the peak. They are the top of the category skill-wise. In order to be considered skilled in each category, you don't need to be as skilled as those players. Slightly worse is fine. That's why I've divided each category into 2 tiers. Tier 1 is the peak, the top players skill-wise, which includes all the players in previous examples, and Tier 2 is still incredibly high, just slightly worse than the Tier 1 players. In order to be named the best Minecraft player, you have to be in Tier 1 or 2 of all 3 categories. Now I need to say that before I begin, this will be quite subjective, so I tried to be as fair as possible and asked my followers on Twitter who they thought were some of the best potential Minecraft players. Go follow me there if you want to participate in something like this. And because obviously this video can't go on forever, I largely chose the most popular or most commonly believed to be best players. So, let's begin. First of all, the man who is largely considered to be the best Minecraft player, and the answer which Google gives you if you search it, Dream, a YouTuber who has come to great fame in the past year.
Okay, I'll take my protection 4 and unbreaking. Who cares? Shut up.
And a half. When Dream began doing public speedruns and also began his popular Minecraft Manhunt series, players began idolizing him, being amazed by his movement skill and ability to think quick on his toes, manipulating the environment to his advantage. Throughout his time on YouTube, his fan base has only grown, and his skill has only been broadcast to more and more people. His big brain plays became so popular that dozens of Dream clip channels would begin pumping out highlights of his plays, and even these would accumulate millions of views. It's no surprise given his popularity and reputation that he is considered by many to be the best Minecraft player, but unfortunately this just isn't the case. As far as we can see, based on his gameplay and videos, he doesn't seem very experienced in the technical or redstone side of the game, and while he has created some rather impressive plugins, he has never really displayed a super high level of technical skill inside the game. Alongside that, while his building skills are decent, I wouldn't consider them close to the level of the likes of any of the tier 1 builders. It is for these reasons that he cannot be named Minecraft's best player, as while he is highly skilled in the PvP category, he fails to meet the tier 1 and tier 2 requirements of the building and technical Minecraft categories. Next up on this list is probably the next most popular candidate behind Dream, Technoblade. Unfortunately for Technoblade, his story is very similar to Dream's. While Techno has displayed time and time again that he is highly skilled in not only 1.8 but also in 1.9 Minecraft combat, he hasn't really displayed any signs of a tier 1 level understanding of redstone or the technical side of the game, and once again, while his building skills are likely to be decent, it is not up to the standard of the tier 1 builders, so he cannot be named as Minecraft's best player, as he also fails to meet the tier 1 and 2 requirements for building and technical Minecraft. Let's move away from players who became popular for PvP now, and move on to some other still popular but not as often considered candidates. Grian, one of the most popular hermits who is well known for his cheeky humor and pranks, but also his building skills. Grian began his channel by displaying his building skills back in 2014, and to this day he hasn't gone far from that. When not blowing viewers away with his crazy builds on the Hermitcraft server, he has displayed that he has great capability when it comes to a variety of building techniques. Unlike many other tier 1 builders, his building skills are not restricted or focused on a specific field, and he is good at building large structures, modern structures, medieval structures, and adding lots of detail to small spaces. However, it's commonly known that Grian isn't exactly too flashy with redstone. While he certainly has improved from Season 6 of Hermitcraft, I still wouldn't consider him a tier 1 or tier 2 technical Minecraft player. Also, while he has displayed that he is competent in PvP in the MCC, to the extent that some players began considering him as the best Minecraft player, I still believe that he lacks some of the fundamental skills to be considered tier 2, but I know some would disagree. Even so, if he was considered a tier 2 PvPer, he still wouldn't be named the best Minecraft player, as he fails to meet the requirements for tier 1 and tier 2 of technical Minecraft. Probably the least known player on this list, Ulmango is one of the more popular technical Minecraft YouTubers, frequently uploading mind-blowing farm designs and record-breaking SciCraft episodes. It's obvious that his technical skill is at the top, and he displays time and time again that he knows the game like the back of his hand. However, while highly skilled in the technical side of the game, he is also relatively good at building, but unfortunately it's difficult to determine whether or not he could be considered a tier 1 or tier 2 builder, largely due to the fact that many projects on the SciCraft server are collaborative, and we don't really get to see his independent building skill that much. Even so, he has yet to display a high level of PvP skill, and even if he did meet the criteria to be considered a high level builder, he still can't be considered the best Minecraft player due to failure to meet a high standard in the first category, PvP. The same could be said for many of the other technical Minecrafters such as Gnombom, Razework, and many others, who while having insane knowledge of the technical side of the game, their PvP skills are likely lacking. Another hermit who, while skilled in building, has also proven themselves in other fields is False Symmetry. As I mentioned, she has an insanely high level of building skill, has displayed that she has decent PvP skill as well in recent MCCs. However, while she has proven herself as highly competent, especially with the bow, I don't think she is good enough yet to be considered a tier 2 PvPer, but she isn't far off. She has also proven to be quite handy with redstone, but whether or not she can be considered a tier 2 technical Minecraft player is still up for debate. And this is a common theme amongst many hermits, who while they excel in one field and are often highly skilled in another, they fail to meet that final category. And I could go on and on with this list and talk about every single YouTuber and every single hermit, but many of them would lack one category or another. I hope you're starting to see the problem now, and one of the main points I was trying to make with this video.
Well, yeah,
as far as
gonna try and like perfect every single category when you can just get insanely good at
I'm aware,
one thing.
I don't think there are any Minecraft players out there, at least not that are well known, that meet all of the 3 criteria to a high enough standard to be considered the best Minecraft player. What also makes it difficult is the lack of actual methods of measuring skill. Most competitive online games feature a ranked system, with MMR, matchmaking, and a leaderboard, but how could you possibly do that with building skill or technical skill? It's all so subjective. But I know why you've clicked on this video. It's because you want an answer to the question. You want to know who the best Minecraft player is. Well, the closest I could think of and find is Etho. Etho's 9-year-old survival world has displayed time and time again that he's a highly skilled
9-year-old
all-round builder who is able to construct and build whatever his heart desires. Not only that though, he is a skilled technical Minecraft player, and while these days he may not be as skilled as the tier 1 technical Minecrafters, his thorough understanding keeps him at least tier 2. Not only was he one of the first to invent many contraptions such as the ticker, which was one of the first redstone clocks, but he also invented or discovered the hopper clock, one of the most widely used redstone clocks today. However, the reason I'm hesitant to secure his spot as the best Minecraft player is simply due to the fact that he doesn't display enough of him PvPing. The only real video footage we have to go off is from 6 to 7 years ago, and modern footage of him fighting the hermits is, well, vintage beef summarizes it nicely. However, considering his long history with the game and vast knowledge, I believe Etho really could learn and get to tier 2 in PvP if he tried, but PvP just doesn't seem to interest him. So that's that. I hope this video displayed to you how difficult it would be to really determine who is the best Minecraft player, and that it's not as simple as just PvP and movement skill, as the internet has led you to believe. I personally don't think there is a player out there at the moment that is good enough in all 3 categories, but if you know somebody who you think is, please comment and prove me wrong. As far as the closest to being the best go,
Poggers. 8 minutes of Dream SMP leaks. What?
Who just leaked the fuck? Oh no, Carl.
What do I do?
Oh no.
What do I do?
Oh my wait, goodness. I'm just gonna
quietly walk past the fire and the flames.
Here, I'll take this scenic route down here. Oh, my legs.
Alright, I'm on my way to you.
If I had to give up my totem life, I think it would go for Schlatt. Ooh,
We'll have to get you a bunch of suns though, so you could.
Yeah.
Oh God, what is this?
I think we're not, or I'm not.
We'll just go by. We'll just act like we didn't see the massive fire.
Oh, I took the worst route possible. Okay, here we go.
All right. Okay. So what's the plan then? What is it you want then, Nikki? I want to hear the plans. And if we can't get Sapnap and George, you know exactly who I ring. One sec. Big lad, big fella.
Big Q.
Even worse.
Dream?
What? Big fella. I could FaceTime him. I didn't even know that was. I'm sure that'd be well funny.
Who are you FaceTiming?
I think it's calling Dream.
I'm calling the big fella.
Your call
Who?
has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system.
The fuck?
40.
Don't.
Okay, that is funny.
Oh my God!
This is why we shouldn't give you our numbers.
Why would you not speak?
Poggers. Very poggers. Okay, I'm just gonna go back on here. We watched enough YouTube. Probably a decent chunk of monsters have spawned. I'm just wondering, where did I get, where did I get that golden sword from? I feel like that's pretty rare. Come on. So boring, goodness. It's just so boring. Oh, where's a Hermitcraft video when you need one? Here, Mumbo freaking Jumbo. Iskal from Hermitcraft makes, he's like, he has to say Iskal from Hermitcraft. Yep, okay. Iskal from Hermitcraft makes fun of Dream SMP on Fundies Live. Let's watch that, sure.
Basketball camp is next weekend.
Yep, really poggers. Oh wait, this is Space Jam? Oh hell yeah.
That's not what I want, Dad.
Oh hell freaking yeah.
You never let me do what I want to do. You never let me.
Why the hell are they trying to make this thing have a plot? Dude, all I need to know is that we're gonna have LeBron James and freaking Bugs Bunny.
Do me.
Hold up, wrong floor. I bet Will Smith ain't got to deal with this.
Yeah, Will Smith probably doesn't gotta deal with this. The hell?
What in the Matrix hell?
Welcome to the space.
Oh, hell yeah. I already love this.
Welcome, King James. I am the king of this domain. This is the serververse.
What'd you do to my son? Where's Dom?
The only way you're getting your son back is if you and I play a little basketball. Pete, send this clown to the rejects.
Wait.
Rejects. That's not
What is
nice.
this? Ah! I'm a cartoon?
What's up, Doc?
I need to assemble an elite team to help you. My son back.
I know what you're looking for. A dream team. Come on, shoot the ball.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, this looks awesome.
King James.
Oh no.
Welcome to
Dude, Ready Player One had better watch themselves.
Space Jam.
There's gonna be a new level of crossover.
Introducing the Goon Squad.
I don't know who these people are.
You gotta win this game.
Let's end this.
Was that Elmo? Oh no, that was the monster.
And get our son back. Classic.
Welcome to the Space Jam.
I'm going old school on his butt.
What the heck?
Whoa.
Guys, the current is doing a bait on me.
This is a 30-minute video? Oh no, buddy. We are not watching a 30-minute video. Heads up, we've detected copyrighted audio and video. Yeah, do you think I care? Also, how do they detect that stuff so quickly? It's scary, man. It's really pretty scary. Finally, another bit of iron. I don't want to waste my... what do I got in here? Here. Why does it say I haven't made the advancement acquiring hardware yet? That is impossible. Did my achievements reset or something? That's weird, man. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the audio input capture. Okay, let's look up here. Here. NFL censoring Chris? What? Oh, Spy Kids 3, but they only say the guy. That sounds awesome.
You're the guy from the poster. That guy. If we find the guy.
The guy.
Not the guy. The guy. Not the guy. Guy. The guy.
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 Guy. The guy.
The guy.
They said it a
Real
lot,
guy.
didn't they?
Guy.
The guy.
Guy. You alright, guy? Guy.
Guy.
The guy. These guys.
Guy.
The guy.
Guy.
The guy. I am guy. The real guy.
Guy.
Cake.
Guy.
The guy again.
Guy. Thanks a lot, guy.
Ringo, a bizarre masterpiece. Oh, dude, this movie is
Grammarly
awesome.
does more than catch errors. With Grammarly, you can find really
beautiful.
Western movies are a dime a dozen. The genre became so oversaturated that the very things that made them unique became predictable tropes and cliches that are now referenced in pop culture.
I know you.
To many, it seems like Westerns reached their creative limit a while ago. Another genre of film that is also really saturated is animated talking animal movies. While some of the ones made recently are still quite good, there's just so many similar ones out there that they're starting to blur into each other, especially in their aesthetic designs. Most people watch them, laugh at the dog joke, and forget. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but it starts to get old after a while, like it did with Westerns. Have these genres reached their creative potential? Can a Western still surprise us? Or are we just repeatedly scratching the same surface of something with endless creative possibilities? To answer those questions, let's take a look at an overlooked animated film that masterfully and bizarrely combined these two genres together, ultimately giving hope for the future of both.
Rango.
Released in 2000.
Okay, you know what, guys? I think I'm just gonna end it for today's stream. I don't really have any point in streaming right now. I'm just gonna get monsters. Get one or so more enchantments. Yeah, okay, I'm just gonna go bye. Bye. See you guys. Peace later. Bye bye.